morning, viewers. This is Global Entertainment News TV. I am your host, Bisola, and welcome to our newspaper review segment. Let's start with the Punch. NLC fourth fresh petrol price hike, says FG insensitive. NLC fourth petrol price hike, says FG insensitive. Moving on to the next. LP crisis, Obi, Oti, caretaker panel drags Abure before Supreme Court. LP crisis, Obi, Oti, caretaker panel drags Abure before Supreme Court. To the next. Mass deportation fear, border closure as Trump returns to White House. Mass deportation fear, border closure as Trump returns to White House. To the next. Edo Tribunal, police tighten security as violence rises. Police tighten security as violence rises. To the next. Naija explosion, Tinubu, Buhari, others mourn as death tolls hits 86. Naija explosion, Tinubu, Buhari, others mourn as death toll hits 86. To the next. Gaza, UN, others cheers as freed Israelis reunite with families. UN others cheers as freed Israelis unite with families. To the next. 89,000 Nigerians denied Schengen visas in 2 years, says report. 89,000 Nigerians denied Schengen visa in 2 years, says report. To the next. Catholic Church suspend Delta priest over secret US wedding. Catholic Church suspend Delta priest over secret US wedding. To the next. Arik S shareholder tackles AMCON over 455 billion naira debt claim. Arik shareholders tackles AMCON over 455 billion naira debt claim. That's all for the Punch. We move now to the Vanguard. Manufacturers cut back on bank loans. Manufacturer cut back on bank loans. To the next. LP crisis. We are heading to Supreme Court. We are heading to Supreme Court. Moving on to the next. Rising international price of crude forces hike in petrol price. Rising international price of crude forces hike in petrol price. To the next. Badenoch attacks Nigerian again, says a terrible government destroys lives. Badenoch attacks Nigerian again, says a terrible government destroys life. To the next. Efforts ongoing to rescue adopted AIG's wife, says police. Efforts ongoing to rescue adopted AIG wives, says police. To the next. FG probes Naija tanker explosion as death toll hits 86. FG probes Naija tank explosion as death toll hits 86. To the next. Mega, what awaits Nigeria as Trump mounts saddle? What awaits Nigeria as Trump mounts saddle? To the next. Sarah writes Trump, seek return of stolen assets. Sarah writes Trump, seek return of stolen assets. Moving on to the next. Onosoya refutes fraud allegations, vow to defend reputation. Onosoya refutes fraud allegations, vow to defend reputation. That's all for the Vanguard. We move now to the Nation. Ogun, 774 councils to open dedicated accounts with CBN. 774 councils to open dedicated accounts with CBN. To the next. Labour Party leadership crisis shift to Supreme Court. Labour Party leadership crisis shift to Supreme Court. Moving on to the next. INEC, why upload of 2023 presidential poll results failed? while upload of 2023 presidential poll results failed. Moving on to the next. Trump take over today. National Assembly decries steel development ministry phony projects. National Assembly decries steel development ministry phony projects. To the next. How to avert tanker explosion by Tinubu, Sultan, Buhari orders. How to avert tanker explosion by Tinubu, Sultan, Buhari orders. That's all for the nation. We move now to the Guardian. POSA overchecks balance as FG enforces council autonomy funding. POSA's overchecks balance as FG enforces council autonomy funding. To the next. Yoruba Ronu Nudubem CDWR resist tax reform bill. Yoruba Ronu Nidube CDWR resist tax reform bill. To the next. Gunman assassinates cleric during church service in Ogun. Gunman assassinates cleric during church service in Ogun. To the next. Dangote explains PMS export price adjustment. Dangote explains PMS export price adjustment. To the next. 18 electricity tower damaged in 5 days despite surveillance. 18 electricity towers damaged in 5 days despite surveillance. To the next. Soludo unveils Anambra Homeland Security Law new outfit. Soludo unveils Anambra Homeland Security Law new outfit. To the next. Telecoms subscribers kicks as ministers defends tariff hike. Telecoms subscribers kick as minister defends tariff hike. To the next. Africa's economy at crossroads as Trump's second coming stroke uncertainty. Africa's economy at crossroads as Trump's second coming stroke uncertainty. To the next. Procurement contract fraud accounts for 90% of Nigeria's corruption cases. Procurement contract fraud accounts for 90% of Nigeria corrupt cases. That's it for our newspaper review segment. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, same time, same station. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more news and updates on Global Entertainment News TV. Have a blessed day. Bye.